the Hydra story. It's all connected. It's a big story, really. You know, when I look back, it's been, I say, what a life. I don't know whether I could have experienced it anywhere else but here. I was introduced to the creative world here. As far as people goes, you know, I might have met a lot of people here. And well, I don't think I would have met them anywhere else. There was about, I suppose, all in all, maybe 50 at the most. And you just sense that each one of them were trying to embrace it all, find the truth, find the meaning to what life's all about. And for me, when I came here, I just knowing that up the road or across the hill, there was another one who I could relate to, who I could learn something from, was a blessing. We'd meet up in Lulu's, the Savannah. Great scene that was. Lulu's was an amazing place. The most expensive thing on the menu was lamb chops, which cost nothing anyway, but mostly a bowl of soup and the Bretzina and the jukebox and the Greek boys dancing. Me too. Anyone who arrived on the island would end up in that place. If there was a girl come, she'd be the star for the night, you know. And the lovely Greek dancing. Unforgettable days. It was just the guys dancing together, you know. You can see their relationship is a very loving one, you know. They know each other, you know. They treat each other as man to man, you know, that kind of thing. They know just what you're thinking. If you're thinking about a woman, they know just what you're thinking, you know, and all that. The Greeks haven't forgotten those days. It's still part of them, you know. Anything that's kept them alive, they never forget. To me, you know, wherever you go on Hydra, on the island, you can't avoid a moment where you stop in your tracks and you want to sit down and you think, yeah, where else would you be on Earth in a way? There's the wild greens that grow on the island, you know, dandelions and all that stuff, which people, you know, ignore elsewhere in the world. But the Greeks, with their little knives and their plastic bags, digging up the dandelions and the wild greens that grow all over the island after the first rain. And then there's the figs on the trees, you know. But then there's the almond trees. They grow everywhere, you know. A lemon. You just got to walk a while and there's a lemon falls on your head, you know. Things like that. Water. Well, there was no water in the house where I moved into. But there was a well just over the hill where the old ladies used to go. So I tied a piece of rope on a bucket and went over there, dropped the bucket down. There was the best water in the world. And not only did I pull my bucket up, I used to pull everyone else's bucket up as well. That's how much I appreciated it. Electricity, of course. Electricity was rare. But it's amazing how you can live without electricity too. It's not a problem. You got the sun in the morning. You got the moon at night. You got stars. You don't need electricity. You've got the sea in front of you. You've got solitude to think. You've got space around you, which is very necessary. Sometimes you need space even more than money to arrive at self. That's what's lovely about coming here. When you come back here, and there's a gap in between, you might notice that's changed. I don't know what you would notice if anything changed. Probably won't. But you will certainly feel good to come back. You know, so it's a great place to come back to. And in those days, we had ferry boats, not dolphins, you see. That's even nice. It took 3 or 4 hours to come, but that was a lovely trip. The captain used to invite the beautiful girls up to steer the ship and things like that. The old peasants you're sitting next to are traveling to the islands, open up a bag of food, offer you a meatball or a fish they'd cooked and things like that. And everyone's talking and about simple things. And the joy of that. And then you see a pretty girl get on and all the eyes go on her, you know. And then you get off at Hydra. That boat comes round the corner. Place is deserted. And then straight away you put your feet on the stones. Comes up your legs. How can you explain what I'm trying to explain to anyone else, you know?